I'm just a clown. I got lucky. I landed where I did. I don't even know how I got into MySpace. Oh yeah, this. So I was actually helping another artist with their page, and it's sort of, I had that one too. Launched from there. I have no idea how I got to do what I'm doing. It started with graphic design, and I need to chill out, I think. Worked at Disney for 9 years, designed video boxes. Let's see, we did Lady and the Tramp, Pinocchio, we did all the basic Disney ones, but that kind of led to other design studios out in LA, which kind of led to coming out to Nashville. It has been a, what was the question? I get a lot of people asking for permission to use this as a tattoo. I designed this Keith Urban logo, just for an example. They send me pictures of the things I've designed that are on their body, on their shoulder, on their ankle, and I designed this logo for Tim McGraw, this little sun, and people were actually asking permission to put that on their shoulder. Designed every album for Rascal Flatts. I do a thing with Rascal Flatts I'm probably most proud of. Each year they do a fundraiser for the Vanderbilt Children's Hospital. About 4 years ago, Lyric Street Records, who is their label, they've been a client of mine. I hate to even call them client, they're like family. I love those guys. I've really been a part of the Flats, and Lyric Street has allowed me to kind of show them what I can do video-wise. They do this concert. They average, I think the last 2 years, they've given over $800,000 to the hospital. I am there during the show that they actually perform for these kids, and it's the most touching thing you'll ever see. You'll see kids with scars across their head. You'll see these kids who have been through so much chemo, and I then am allowed to go with the guys room to room and to see these kids' faces light up. These little girls who they know who they are, and they're just like, they're all bandaged up and you can just see them smiling. And then to see the parents just grinning ear to ear. Rascal Flatts will do a show out in Nashville, and that's where they hand the check to Vanderbilt. And so they open up their show with the video that I shot. It was the biggest high I've ever experienced. I don't do drugs. People are crying. This video affected these people. And that's an amazing experience just to see how it touches people. First of all, I gotta say, I probably wouldn't be doing what I'm doing if it wasn't for Mr. Tim McGraw. When we moved here from California, I kind of made a big effort not to get into music. I didn't want to do design in the music at all. I was going to do just healthcare. Seemed natural. I had met Tim, was introduced, and I started designing his t-shirts and all his little swag stuff that they would send out and sell. Tim, God bless him, thank you, Tim. He went to the label and he requested that I design his next album, and it was an album called Everywhere. In fact, talk about that thing. I cropped him half face. If you ever see his album cover, that was my first country album I designed, and the label liked it, and we became pretty tight. At that point, was designing all their packaging. I designed all Hank Jr. stuff, and it was great. This is a revolution right now of the indie artist. That's why I'm having a blast working with these guys. The future of the business is the indie artist, and my goal is to give them every chance there is to get out there and get their music heard. When you do a music video, it's not all about trying to get on CMT or JC. It's about getting a sponsorship with it. It's about just getting it out there on YouTube and MySpace. It's about building your fan base. When I had my first video actually aired on the channels, they kept saying that you can't do it this way. You've got to get a producer, you've got to get a DP, which is the camera person. You've got to, you've got to surround yourself with the people, and that's why videos are costing $100,000. I kind of refer to what I do, it's guerrilla filmmaking. There's a filmmaker named Robert Rodriguez who had a book came out, it's called Rebel Without a Crew. You made me realize you can do this whole thing by yourself. I'm going to be the director, I want to do the shooting, and I want to do the editing on this thing. Really myself linked with a producer, we can do quite a bit of damage for these artists and get the word out there. Josh Newcomb, Indian Rodeo. We beat the odds. He wasn't out looking for a record label. The guy does his own thing. He just knows how to market. He's a business guy. We shot his video. Some people out in California saw it. There's a new TV show that's about to happen, and they saw the video and felt that was the guy they needed to get. So this thing actually became a delivery method for this artist. So he may be a star. Leave us behind. We shoot videos so quick that it's almost like shooting a home movie. A lot of people who've been involved in music videos kind of laugh because, because I'm directing it and shooting it and editing it, if I get the shot in one take, we're done. I mean, I know what we've got. It's their personality coming through. I'm not trying to direct a video that is my ego coming out. If I like the song, if I like the group or the artist, I will embrace it and kind of work with it. If I don't believe in the artist, if I don't believe in the song, I can't do it. If I'm putting my name on something, I want to be proud of it too. These artists have got such amazing talent. They can't rely on a record label, you know, to develop them. The record labels do not develop artists like they used to. So what I'm trying to do is just help push it along, and I'm trying to make them look good and make it as real as possible. And so I'm pretty proud of what we've done, because you know what, it may not be, I know they don't look like a $300,000 video, but you know what, I think the last 6-7 videos have all made it on GAC and CMT, and it's like, you know what, if I'm doing that in these low budget videos, that can't be a bad thing.